Hey there everybody, how you doing? I am Francis and welcome back to Quartz Party Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash. Last episode, Shimada took a bit of a head start in Sachiko's escape room challenge and, well, he suffered the consequences for breaking the rules. Anyways, right now we're deciding who will participate in this escape room challenge, and also Aiko was brought here to, well, I guess commentate, so she's here. So Aiko, what can you tell me about that pathetic boy? The quick and dirty explanation is, he's Sayaka's Heini Mawine pet dog. Oh, you're talking about Inumaru. And yeah, that is the best way to describe him, really. He basically lives for Sayaka. Everything he does is for her. Oh, but it seems the race has begun while we were talking, and currently in the lead is Seiko Shinohara. Good job, Seiko! Go Seiko, so fast! Despite a delayed start to the race, Shinohara wasted no time jumping into the lead by way of her uncommonly fast speed. It's almost like she can teleport. Maybe she can teleport. Teleport! Teleport! Not gonna lie, I like the commentary duo of Sachiko and Aiko. Check out how much I'm leading by, Naomi. Trip! Best of luck! Show me your innards! What horrifying spectators! But I can't let it get to me. Because deep in my heart burns the fire of my eternal love for Naomi. Fall into a pit. Aha! Tell me all you want. Only Naomi's cheers enter these ears. And with that, Seiko sped up even more. Today of all days, I need to put these legs to good use. Then I can lead this place together with Naomi. Go for it, Seiko! I believe in you! Huh? Seiko? Did you say something? I said I'm going to participate in this escape room challenge. Oh, I thought she was actually in the challenge. Like, I thought the challenge just started. But basically, it looks like her taking the lead and being unfazed by, well, all the bad spirits talking to her was all in her head. So none of what we just read happened. That's not a good idea. You saw what happened to the red-haired boy, didn't you? Yeah, but I feel like if I keep standing around twiddling my thumbs, something much worse is going to happen to us. Yeah, and don't forget that Shimada only died because he broke the rules. He tried to take a head start before the competition even began. Don't worry, Naomi. We're not gonna break the rules. We'll be fine, girl. We'll be fine. You can feel it too, Naomi, can't you? That something really, really horrible is going to happen to us in here? Yep. Yeah, I can't remember clearly what it is, but I feel like we've been reliving something really terrifying over and over in this place. You kinda have been. Exactly, so just leave everything to me. Okay, Seiko, we believe in you. But Seiko... Oh, she remembers. What is it, Naomi? I keep seeing this vision of you. Hanging. I know. Sorry, Seiko, it's probably nothing. No, it's something, alright. I think that's probably how I died here. Oh, so you're aware that you died in here. Okay. What? Then wouldn't that mean... Precisely my point. I have to reach that goal, no matter what. Yeah, it might be the only way to escape her fate, Naomi. For me, you mean? Yeah, because you and I, Naomi, we're bosom buddies. Bosom buddies? That's all Naomi thinks we are anyway. To me, though... We're so much more. So much more. And I want us to lead this place together. Still as bossomy and buddy-buddy as ever. Seiko. Though I'm sure you prefer being rescued by Mishida, of course. Seiko. That was a joke, just a joke. And on that note, I, Seiko Shinohara, will now step forth and take part of Sachiko's escape room adventure. Seiko, wait! Don't try to stop me, Naomi. I won't. Don't worry, just hold up for 1 second. Naomi put her arms around Seiko and squeezed out one great big hug. Yee! A sudden, unexpected hug from Naomi? Displayed for all the world to see even? Oh my god, my dreams are coming true! Cut it out. This is just all the encouragement I can give. I'm sorry. And thank you, Naomi. Seiko, I won't try to stop you, but just promise me you'll make it to the goal safely. Promise. She kinda has to. And I mean, she doesn't really have much to lose, because either way, she's dying, so she kinda has to win. My body is light as a feather. I never felt such euphoria. I no longer have anything to fear. I will run with all my might. For Naomi! Because now I know I'm not alone. You were never alone. Aren't you now? You may be nothing more than a clown. A jester. Okay, I think Seiko not being faced by anything and being like in the lead of the escape room is real. What we just saw though was a vision beforehand, like her encouragement to enter this. And like I said, Seiko kind of has to win this. That is like her only ticket to survive, because we already know what happens to her. Her fate's kind of sealed in here. Jester, jester, jester. There's a hole in the floor here. Too big to cross. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? Probably. Oh wait, I think that door's unlocked. I'll go in there. Seiko cautiously inched her way toward the door. Then reached out a hand and pushed it open. And on the other side, there's a bunch of nooses. Or rather, bread, sorry. Vast quantities of bread? It's a bread eating challenge, big sis Seiko. Oh, I see now. We each run down the hallway and undergo a different challenge in a different classroom. Unfortunately for you, this is my specialty, so I'm afraid I'm going to make short work of the best laid plans. Yeah, you eat that bread, you eat it good. Naomi worriedly watched Seiko strike a gallant pose via the closed-circuit television in the auditorium. A bad premonition began creeping over her, but she tried her best to ignore it, instead focusing all her energy on the positive thoughts and encouragement coming from Naomi. Good luck, Seiko, you can do it! Oh yeah, ha ha ha! Seiko sure is giving it her all, but remember what I said, this is a bread eating challenge. Huh? Bread eating as in... Naomi turned to Sachiko, suddenly realizing what she was up to. Uh-oh. Guess you figured it out, but Seiko can't hear you anymore. I turned down the volume to that room. Not bad, huh? Oh, Sachiko, that's just too cruel. Seiko, no! Listen, chew it. Ooh, chew, go. Well, that is, dirty, Sachiko. Dirty trick. Fishing move, last lick finale. Seiko. Stay quiet and silently root for her. Something feels off, try to stop her. Yeah, let's try to stop her. Seiko, don't eat that bread. I think it's too late. Naomi? It almost seemed as though Seiko could sense Naomi's feelings for a moment. And in that moment, she happened to notice a jumping motion within her peripheral vision. Hi, pumpkin! He's like, think that's a pumpkin? Oh, it's a bread monster. Now I get it. Seiko is the bread. It's the bread that's eating the people, not the people eating the bread. It's a challenge for the bread to eat the participants. I get it now. There's bread attacking me. Does that mean this is the dawn of the bread? God, what the hell am I saying? Seiko began running around, dodging the bread monster. I heard Naomi's voice. I know I did. She was worried about me. It was so queer. Naomi saved me. She really saved me. Huh? No. What happened? Oh no, did you fall? Yep, Seiko dead. Splash zone! Yeehaw! Drip, drop. Drip, drop. Oh, that's sad. Seiko! Seiko! If I'd known this is what was going to happen, I would have stopped you. I would have done whatever it took to stop you. I'm so sorry, Seiko. If only I'd actually listened to my gut. If only I trusted myself. Well, I mean, Naomi, she was gonna die either way. Participating in this and winning this was really her only hope for survival. Nakashima, this isn't your fault. No, it is my fault. I did nothing to save her. Even though I knew this is how things were going to turn out. This is all my fault. Seiko, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Nakashima? No, this really isn't your fault. Not at all. As your teacher, I must take responsibility for not doing a better job of protecting you all. Miss Joy, this ain't your fault either. Oh crap, I forgot to rescind the rule governing this place. Which means, Seiko is fated to die no matter what. Oh my, Sachiko, how careless of you. Yeah, bunk. This goes well beyond carelessness. Past the bread-in challenge is an unordinary hallway. No wait, that's not all there is to it. What's up with this absurdly long plank of wood? I feel like I've seen something like it in manga before, but never in real life. Kurosaki peeked into the massive hole in the floor. And it's so deep. It's so dark. I can't even see the bottom. If you fell in there, you'd be dead for sure. Well, you know something about falling down a hole, because that's how you died, although you were stabbed first, but it was the fall that did you in. There may be other traps concealed nearby. What are you doing, Kurosaki? What am I doing? This place seems like it could be full of traps. If we don't take the time to look before we leap, we could be in serious danger, just like Seiko was. Okay, and what have you determined? Absolutely nothing! Good job, Kurosaki, good job. In that case, worrying about it isn't going to get us anywhere, now is it? You may be right there. Then come on, let's get moving! As if to say, see, Mitsuki took the first step onto the plank of wood, with no hesitation whatsoever. Mitsuki? It's a little narrower than I expected, but it's stronger than it looks. As long as we take our time, I think we'll be okay crossing with this. It may be fine now, but the further you walk on it, the narrower it gets. So I still think it's too dangerous. Huh? It's so dark, it's hard to make out any details. How do you know it gets narrower? Because that's what it's always like in manga. And we're literally in a manga right now. Well, even if that turns out to be the case, what other choice do we have? You know, Mitsuki makes a good point there. That's right. So, if you won't continue past this point, please step aside and let me through. Damn it, Fukuroi! There's a limit to how far one should take the better safe than sorry mindset. Don't you think? Yep, plus if you stop here, you're never going to escape. Oh, but when you do decide to come across, be sure to keep your distance. If somebody has to fall, better it be one of us than all of us. Fine, whatever. I still just can't see this ending in anything but disaster. That's because it's going to end in disaster. Foreshadowing as finest. Kurosaki, are you afraid I'm going to do something? I mean, yes? Well, yeah. How is anyone supposed to think otherwise in a situation like this? But I'm not going to do anything. Not here. What? Really? Really? Up to you whether or not you believe me. But I think it'll be better if you did. There's no reason for you to keep your promises though, is there, Sachiko? Guess not. Why, I could end Kurosaki here with a snap if I wanted to. Alright, trust in her just this once. Still, there's nothing to be gained by flat out doubting you. Besides, like Mitsuki said, worrying isn't going to make any difference if I can't come up with a solution. So, we might as well just keep moving. Kurosaki reluctantly stepped onto the plank and began walking across. Well, it's not very wide, but it's not so thin that it can't be crossed at least. I just have to make sure to keep my feet centered on the plank and keep sliding forward bit by bit. Seems like I'll be able to keep going this way without too much trouble. Oh hi. Kurosaki suddenly noticed Yoshikazu Yonahakahara standing at the foot of the beam, brandishing his trademark hammer. Oh no. He's gonna destroy the plank, isn't he? And we're all gonna die. Or is he just watching to make sure I keep going? You, aren't planning on... Ooh! I had a feeling he was gonna do that. With that, he brought the hammer down, striking the plank repeatedly in several different spots. Wait, stop! I'm going to fall! Whoa! Didn't you tell me you weren't going to do anything? She said she wasn't going to do anything. She said nothing about him. You gotta be more specific. Uh-huh, and I'm not. But I never said the lunkhead wouldn't do anything. God, what are you, 5? I guess you are still in grade school, or were. But screw semantics, I'm gonna fall! Ooh! He's not just swinging wildly. Every time he strikes the board, it sways a little bit more. This is bad. Kurosaki, look out! He's found the resonance frequency of the plank, and is delivering enough kinetic vibrations to inevitably cause its collapse. This thing could give out from under me at any moment. What do I do? All at once, a spark of inspiration lit up within Kurosaki's brain. It was a devilishly clever light bulb of an idea, and perhaps the only means through which he could possibly escape his current predicament. I yield! Sachiko, I give up! Ooh! Didn't you hear me? I give up. I lost. You got me. So you can stop hitting this plank with that hammer now. Gwaha! That wasn't going to work. As if in immediate response to this declaration of surrender, a figure materialized behind Kurosaki. It looks like Kizami to me. What do you mean you give up? Did you really think this was the sort of thing you had the luxury of calling it quits on when it gets too hard? Huh? Kizami? Sorry about this, Kurosaki. The child followed this meek apology with an entirely heartless Sparta-style kick. Oh god. Kurosaki was no match for the force of this maneuver. He fell from the plank of wood and the utmost vigor into the darkened depths below. Kizami? But why? He just had his awakening. Yes, it really was Kizami. Fairy toward an unseemly companion. To think even I am susceptible to such feelings. Companion? Quite the Phrygian slip. Did I truly think of Kurosaki as a companion? Huh, what pointless sentimentally on my part. Kizami, what did you just do? You want me to show you what I just did? Why ask when you know the answer? I kicked Kurosaki down a pit. As you no doubt pretty saw. You murderer! You monster! Murderer? No, I think that's a bit inaccurate. What's inaccurate about it? You kicked Kurosaki to his death while he was desperately struggling not to fall. Kurosaki had been disqualified already. He failed. He was as good as dead, so I just helped him meet his inevitable fate a little sooner. Yeah, but in the real world, that's what they call murder. This isn't the real world if you haven't noticed. Yamamoto, why is it that you can't grasp such a simple concept? Or is the understanding simply too painful for you? Where do I even start? First off, you avoid participating in the race to save everybody from Byakuten, and now this! Kurosaki was your friend, wasn't he? My friend? Perhaps he was. I didn't even realize I had any of those. He simply thought of you as a friend. For whatever that's worth, he was always telling us, Yuya may be a little awkward, but he's not a bad person. Is that so? I'm not the person Kurosaki thought I was. Or to put it another way, he didn't truly know me at all. Yeah, he sure didn't. If he knew what a monster you really are, then maybe he'd still be... Mitsuki, calm down. Calm down? Are you serious right now, Fukuroi? He kicked Kurosaki down into the pit. Have you even processed that? Of course I have. I saw it with my own eyes. But now is not the time to stand here and argue about it. It seems Fukuroi is a man of sound judgment. Kizami, just answer me one thing. If you had no intention of participating in this race, then why are you here now? Why? Why indeed? The answer is quite simple. Simple? Simple how? Alright, allow me to take on a form which will make the answer painfully clear to you. At which point, I will chase you down. It was then that Fukuroya and Mitsuki both noticed the belt of transformation Kizami was wearing around his waist. He slowly reached down to it and flipped the switch in the center. An electronic voice began reverberating through the halls. Power on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Don't most counters stop by this point? Most of them do, but this is a special one. Boy, he brought darkness. Don't be in such a hurry, Fukuroya. If you think that this is a countdown to your descent into the land of the dead, it won't seem so long at all. Except it's counting up, isn't it? Yeah, kinda is. And it's getting darker and darker as it counts up more. There's some sort of black mist forming around his body. What's happening to him? He's transforming. It's the darkening. Darkening? 39, 40. I'm kinda surprised this guy didn't succumb to the darkening when he was alive. Transform. Yep, I figured that's what he was transforming into. Anatomical Model, go! Anatomical Model? Heh. Better be careful. I won't be as kind now as I was before. You weren't kind before though. And how is it a transformation if you're just wearing a creepy bodysuit? You're supposed to be some kind of lab specimen. Yamamoto, it seems you wish to be the first to die. Yeah, I didn't know this was a suit. I literally thought that he had half of his body ripped off when he turned into that model. I don't want to die at all. Yet, I will kill. Limit break! Oh boy, this is Final Fantasy now. He's got a limit break. Model kick! Oh, hi. Mitsuki! Ick! The anatomical model slammed into Fukuroya with all its weight, pushing him over quite handily. Whoa! Mitsuki, if I don't make it, please. You need to survive. No, Fukuroya! Mitsuki! It seemed as though Fukuroya was falling forever, but eventually, one last trace of his flailing form was swallowed by the darkness. Fukuroya served only as a trivial nuisance. Therefore, it seems only fitting he be discarded with equal triviality. Kizami, what the hell are you? For you to so casually murder a companion you've spent such considerable time with up till now. Do you even understand the weight of a human life? Or do you just not actually understand anything at all? You're speaking nonsense as well. Here, I'll answer you though. Nonetheless, and the answer is yes, yes, yes to your second question. That is, I don't understand anything at all. Are you even still human then? Not anymore. Although you could say he never was human. Am I? At the very least, I can tell you I have no interest in your pathetic interpersonal relationships. So, is that why we deserve to be killed then? All I did was make his life shine, to ensure it was equal with all things. What do you say, Yamamoto? Won't you show me yours as well? Your light that shines so bright. It literally blinds me. Oh, I know, yes. I know. How about you give me a warm embrace? I'm rather warm myself after all. You call this warm? What the? Oh shit, he's on fire now. As if on cue, the anatomical model lit up like a match head, becoming instantaneously engulfed in flames. Say hello to my little fire stats! Heat, heat. Feel the heat till you die. Ah, so hot. So very hot, and Yamamoto. Soon, you too will be able to share in this eternal heat. Like how I will. Just go off somewhere and burn to death for all I care. Mitsuki attempted to kick the Anatomical Model, but he completely blocked the impact with his arm. I mean, he's on fire right now. What good was that going to do? That's a nasty habit you've got, Yamamoto. And for you to attempt to kick me? Under these circumstances? Yeah, I must at least give you credit for good sense. Attempting a sudden middle kick. But you just didn't put your back into it. Now. You mustn't get violent simply because you're scared. If you do, I may fall in myself. I think she wants you to. That sounds like a great idea. What? Well, it doesn't seem like I'm going to be walking away from this, so I might as well be your guide. Imbecile, this is far too many a move for you. Well, sorry for being a little mannish. Ugh. Fall with me! Ugh. The two of them both lost their footing in the struggle and fell into the darkness below. Mitsuki is a hero. She died, yes, but she got rid of this psychopath with her, so the other people in this escape room have a chance. I've always despised you. Always hated the explosive power you bore. Hated that there existed a girl in this world, so firmly committed in her decisions. Flattery will get you nowhere. I just wanted to ensure that when I died, I could avenge the deaths of Kurosaki and Fukuwa, and I've done just that. So your feelings for your companions win out over even your own life? I'll never understand what it means to be human. You gotta be a human to understand, okay? Really, I don't get it either. But when you don't understand something, doesn't that just make you want to understand it? It just might. And we're back with Zusa! Alright, well, I'm gonna end it on a good note there. Yeah, it sucks that Mitsuki died again. You guys know how I love Mitsuki. But she died a hero, and I'm glad that she died that way. Either way, we're gonna stop here for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me and coming back to Quartz Party, Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.